Hi, welcome to the Quinta, and it's a lovely sunny day and it's olive harvest time. We got 26 litres last year, so we're hoping to increase that a little bit because we've also got some trees to harvest in the village. So let's get cracking.
עד רדת הערב, גשם הקשב לנשים בחלום. עד רדת החושך, גשם הקשב לנשים הצופות בווילון. גם לנו אדמה שמחכה למשהו מלמעלה, גם בנו יש אימה וזעקה למשהו פורח וכן הלאה.
Well, that's 2 trees done, and I noticed that the cider that I made, using exactly the same technique as I made the perry with, and there's a link up there, had started to really blow up. So I thought I'd give it a try and tell you what it's like. These are just random apples that we got from a friend and smashed them up, froze them, let it pulp ferment. Wow, that's really good. It's quite sweet, not too fizzy, not too strong, although I might find out later on about that. And it's got a lovely earthy, woody flavour to it. Gosh, if you've got apples in your garden, definitely go and have a look at that video, or just look up pulp fermenting on Google. Other search engines are available, and yeah, give it a go. And if it goes entirely wrong, as long as it's in a sealed container, it will fairly quickly turn into really nice apple cider vinegar as well. Cheers. While I get on with that, why don't you go and have a look at some puppies? That's a greeting and a half. Welcome to the Quinta.
Thank you. I'm going to film as well.
Excellent.
Who's a clever mama?
Friend, come here. Stop woofing. ¿Por qué está ladrar? Oi, come here. It's all right.
Pretty cheeky, isn't it?
So we're having a bit of scrumpy with Justin from Quinta da Barenta.
See?
So,
And it's very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah, we thought we'd sort of have a bit of share the love. And you come to see some little doggies.
I have, yeah, come to see a couple of doggies for us in the future. We lost our Labrador in August and we need a couple of dogs for the Quinta. So yeah, we're going to come and choose a couple of doggies.
Yeah, so we'll have a look and see what they're up to today. So it should be a bit of fun.
And what a beautiful day for it.
Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It's actually really hot, isn't it?
It is. On the way up, I got 21 degrees in the valley near Belmont, 21, something like that. A bit up here, it's about 18 as I come up here, but what beautiful sunshine.
It is. It's perfect for working in. And of course, I'm doing the olives, which is all a bit of fun. It looks a bit of a mess at the moment, I'm afraid. There we go. Yes, so you've obviously got your own channel. I'm sure lots of people watching this will know.
Well, yeah, so Quinta da Barenta on YouTube.
I'll put a link down there as well.
Thank you, and we'll put a link back to Steve's as well. But yeah, we've got a slightly different setup. We don't have as much land as Steve. We've got about 3 acres, but with a ruin to rebuild. So we're currently in a caravan.
Yes.
Not ideal, but it does us. And yeah, we've been here about a year. So coming up a year in November. Still lots of work to do, but we're getting there. But I don't have any homebrew, so I'm quite jealous because our grape crop failed.
Oh no.
as did everybody's.
Yes, yes. Well, our grapes, you'll see in a minute, they're a disaster. They'll
Yeah,
all be eaten
so,
by wasps. But this is just pulp fermented, so
Oh, this is nice. Though. I
you
like
just
that.
freeze
Got
them
a
and
nice
smash
little
them.
sparkle to it,
It
hasn't
has,
it?
hasn't it? Yeah. I don't know how strong it is.
Well, hang on a minute. I've got to drive back here.
Slowly.
No,
we
it's
just
very
have
good.
one.
It's very good. I'm very jealous, actually. Very jealous.
Cool. Let's go and have a look at those little doggies.
Yes, indeed.
Is that going to be your new daddy?
I think this is our new boy. He's super, super cute. And his markings, you're like a khaki biscuit with a black foot. I know that might change. And little black ears.
Yeah. It's got the proper Serra colours.
Oh.
Well, it was a very pleasant visit. Nice to catch up with Justin. As I say, do have a look down below and go and visit his channel if you haven't already, or their channel, Justin and Barbara. And it's nice to know that those little doggies, 2 of them at least, are going to some really nice people who are going to look after them. So that means we've got to home 3 of them, as we're going to keep one, of course. Right, get back onto these olives, because otherwise the day is going to finish. Well, thank you very much indeed for continuing to watch these videos. It's great having you coming along. I just wanted to pop in quickly and remind you that I do have a book for sale on Amazon. It's called Diary of a Psychopath by me, Stephen Howard. The link's in the description, but it's not really entirely supposed to be a real psychopath's diary. I want you to decide for yourselves. My daughter is studying psychology, and she sends over her essays from time to time just for us to proofread for the spelling and grammar. And I found it very, very interesting reading what she was writing, and it sort of inspired me to write this book. And of course, if you do buy it, let us know what you think. Back to the video. Thanks very much. Yeah, so while I'm getting on with that, I'm also looking at the bits that I've got to prune, because some of them is inaccessible, and of course that's not great. You right, George?
עד רדת הערב, גשם הקשב לנשים בחלום, עד רדת החושך.
Goes to show that there are dangerous creatures living in olive trees.
הצופות בווילון.
Yeah, you can get shaky machines that come and wobble the trees and it drops it onto the ground and so forth. Yeah, we don't have one of those, so we're not doing that, and it's quite therapeutic actually, just coming through and doing it manually.
למשהו פורח וכן הלאה. גם בתוכנו מחכה שותקת.
What we'll do is once we've collected all the olives, we'll bag them up and take them down to the mill.
חרבה והגשם שלנו
Yeah, you can sort of see why olive oil is quite expensive, and it really has shot through the roof. I don't think it's possible at the moment to buy a litre of olive oil for less than €10. So, you know, this really does represent quite a large amount of our budget. If we can get, let's say, 30 litres, that's basically saving us €300, and that should get us through the year. Just as with any fruit tree, a little bit of pruning is needed, and we take out the water shoots. And as you can see, this hasn't actually got any fruit on it at all. So the logic behind the pruning is, if you leave the water shoots there, the tree's doing what it naturally wants to do, and that is to go up and up and up and up towards the light. That's not ideal, because then the fruit is produced too high up to easily reach, and you don't actually get as much fruit because it's putting its energy into going up as opposed to fruiting.
ארץ קטנה חרבה והגשם שלנו החל לרדת.
Whether you can see, this branch was hanging down on the inside, so they're nowhere near as ripe as the ones on the outside. How perfect is that? A little bird had made its nest in the tree. I'll show that to Ev later on.
הגשם שלנו קרב קרב בצעדי ענק הקשב לאנשים בחלום גשם אדיר ונוהם.
So now we're left with a reasonable bucket of olives. I guess that's about 10 kilos, so that's enough to make a litre. And I've trimmed the tree, I've pruned it. I haven't completely gone at it to the final shape I want it because I don't want to damage the tree too much, and it's obviously got to have some leaves to regenerate. So that's taken me about an hour and a half, and I've still got quite a lot of chopping up to do and chipping of all of that. So that might give you an idea as to why extra virgin olive oil is so expensive. Okay, day 2. Hello. You left your puppy dogs alone for a bit. Have you? Are you? Let's go and have a look at those puppy dogs. So today I'm going to get on with another tree. I've done 3, I think, and got a reasonable amount of olives off them. Good morning, little ones. Oh. Wonderful. Oh, look, a Vespa Valentina, Asian hornet, hunting. Funnily enough, I can hear a cat meowing. Hello, number 3. Hello. So this is the tree in question. Yeah, meow, you can come and help. Meow. And here we are. So this tree is pretty congested. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this whole branch here. I'll take this one off as well and then have a look and see what the rest of it looks like. And what I shall do is I want to obviously not have to climb up and do the harvest. I'm actually going to take the branches down that I don't want to stay there, and that's a little bit easier to take the olives off when it's on the ground.
זה פרויקט אמיתי לנשק מלכותי, הוא מכיר את זה לא מהיום. שכלל כידונים, תותחים מגינים, בספינה זה נשמע כמו חלום. ובתוך סדנאות המתכת, הוא מכיר כל פריט.
So that's a really nice log. It's obviously got to dry. But the reason I cut it first time, I didn't want to leave a split on the tree. A nice clean cut so that infection can't get in there.
של המלך עצמו, נתמך בספינה צלבנית. וכבר ברצינות זו חצי אומנות וחצי עבודת נמלים. הוא נתן את כולו, גם הצוות שלו לא נתן מנוחה לכלים. ובתוך סדנאות המתכת הוא מכיר כל פריט ופריט. נאוות יחידה היא הלחם של התעשייה.
About another 10 kilos.
עברו 10 שנים, נשארו תיקונים ורבים אחרונים לחזק, אבל אז התגלתה מחלה בחיטה, היועץ כבר החל לפקפק. הוא עבד כל שעה, לא הביט בשקיעה שנפלה כמו שק על גבו. הם נתנו לו תמיכה בארמון המלוכה, אבל הם גם ייקחו את ליבו. אז הייתה ישיבה ממושכת, הם בדקו כל פריט ופריט, והחליטו יותר חשוב לחם מהתעשייה האווירית. הוא שוטט
Hello, little gecko. What are you doing? Yeah. You enjoying the warm weather?
You're always upside down, tiny one. Not so tiny, really. Look at this little tummy. Hello. Hello. 15 days old. You're so huge. Look at this little thing. Hello.
של התעשייה האווירית, האווירית.
This is lunchtime. We're starting the weaning. So this is rice cooked in bone broth, and it seems to be going down pretty well, and obviously getting trodden in and spread everywhere. What are you lot doing? So here we are, a secret door to a secret garden. If I can open it, there we go. I did actually come through here and do some strimming so you can get into it. And this is going to be the continuation of today's job. So we're bang in the centre of the village, and looking up back towards the Quinta, you can see the Paliero just up there. But yeah, this is quite a magical place, and what we're going to do is see how many olives we can get today, because they're starting to dry out. Apple tree. So yeah, it has, as you can see, been allowed to get a bit overgrown, and we've got all these wonderful wild cabbages. Very tasty. We have got some friends coming to help us today, so I'm on the lookout for them, and it's quite early still in the morning, and hopefully we'll make some good progress. And this is the upper part. Can I open this? Yeah. Yeah, we did do some harvesting the other day, and obviously a lot more strumming. But there we go. Bang in the middle of the village, and see, we've got our work cut out. Como motorizador, vai ser cantar rapidamente. Pues esperamos seus amigos. Oh!
Decidimos fazer a casa dos pais. Action shots.
Yes. Okay, I need to go and do some strumming. Come down here where it is all brambles.
Oh wow, yes.
Yes, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. I'm quite happy to leave you with the exciting job today.
Thank you very much, Silva. That's a little bit better. We've got lots going on. Hello. What you do? What you do? Yeah. You're very soft, aren't you? Yeah, gosh, that was hot work down there. Anyway, so the guys that are helping us out are from part of the association we're part of, which is called Acção Floresta Viva, and it's really lovely to have a great community coming together and help out with these little projects. And one of the things that we are seeking to do is to reduce the risk of fire, and this Quinta being straight in the centre of the village, it's not a great place to have fire propagate, shall we say. So yeah, taking out these brambles is really worthwhile, and people helping to prune the trees and collect the olives is absolutely brilliant. So hopefully we'll add that to the overall olive crop and get lots and lots of lovely olive oil out of them. Beautiful. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Ooh. What are these picking up ears? What are those sticky up ears?
C'était en français, hein? C'était en français, hein?